Attention!
Remember, you're all a big part of the show. We're on in 10 seconds, so get ready to have a good time.
Hi, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard. Please fasten your seatbelts, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
All right, we're almost wheels up. Welcome, everybody. Got to do a few things here to get going. Got to kick the tires and light them up. Let's do it, Ryan. And thank you for putting the doof wagon in the intro. The doof wagon is there. All right, we lit them up, but one more sequence happens on Fridays before we are officially wheels up. Leslie's got to do a few things. Get that cat off her lap and that condom off her wine bottle.
There she is.
There goes the cat.
That's Tula. And here's the wine bottle. I chose a Hess Select because Mommy needs her medicine this
Yeah,
week.
you've been ill this week. Still feeling a little bit punk.
I feel much better than I sound. So I've
Okay,
got that
good.
going for me.
Well, this will help. 3, 2, 3, 2. Where'd it go? I didn't even see that.
It went like, I mean,
Yeah, that's
it hit
straight
the
up.
ceiling and
That's a
came
good
back
sign.
down.
All right, everybody, cheers. Here we are. Oh, yeah. Hey, this show is a freight train, and we got a lot to do.
Oh, yeah.
Let's quickly see what Kellyanne had to say to start things off. I woke up with Frosty the Schnauzer. Yeah, there's frost on the pumpkin and schnauzers around the country now.
So I did the smartest thing yesterday. I just had an inkling, and I detached my garden hose and the sprayer. Because I ruined my sprayer last year, and I remembered if it freezes, it's gonna screw it up. And
all right,
just in time, man.
I'm gonna have to put some plastic on the screen door pretty soon.
Ooh, is it getting a little wobbly? Or?
No, because it's winter. You know, you got to cover it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All the regulars seem to be here. Johnny from Michigan, my friend Wayne is in there. Mike from Puerto Rico. And Straight Talk Commerce is my friend Wayne, and Paul, Karen, Scott's Vintage, all there. Tracy. All right, let's get going because people are on schedules. They got to do stuff. First of all, Ryan's going to tell us about acts. Yeah, I'd watch this show if I knew it was on. Ryan's going to tell us.
That's
Ryan's
a good endorsement right there.
It
Gary
really
Meier
is.
would watch the Gary
I would
Meier
watch
show
this
if Gary
show.
Meier weren't Gary Meier.
And the Supercast switchover is in motion.
It is.
A week from today, Libsyn, that's been carrying the show, well, the premium shows for the last 9 years, going away. Supercast, new carrier. You can switch over right now. Ryan, take it.
Yes. So if you go, you see at the bottom of the scrolling screen, GarryMeier.supercast.com. So you'll go there, you plug in a few details, plug in your credit card, and you'll be off to the races. It's a limited time offer, like they say on TV, for $8.99. Once that's gone, it will go back up to $9.99. And if they're premium subscribers that were previous with Libsyn that are listing that haven't checked their email in a few days, check your email. There's a special link for premium existing subscribers that'll give you a different rate. So it's super easy, super good. I've heard a lot of feedback. I can see people getting subscribed and getting connected. So
yeah, everybody that's emailed me said, you're right. It is super easy. Thank you for doing that.
Michael just checked in and said it took 20 seconds to sign up.
20 seconds. What can you do in 20 seconds of any caliber and get for $1? You can't get $1 for $1. We average out this show. It's about $1 a show per month.
Yeah.
And as you pointed out, there are people selling $1 worth of
pennies for $10.
Yes.
I just saw that. What's going to happen to the pre-board in this show so people know, because these are still free?
Correct. That is mirrored. I won't get into the technical details, but it's mirrored, so it will show up in the app just like the premium shows. Okay. So wherever you get it connected, Supercast will pull it through, so you don't have to hunt beyond what you have set up with Supercast already.
All right.
So super
Greg
easy.
says a buck a yuck. Actually, you're going to get
you
multiple yucks for a buck. And we will never yuck your
Love
yum.
it.
There you go.
Love it.
Thank you. So
Again,
much.
if there's questions, let us know.
Yes. Thank you. If you've done it, a lot of people have already. And please, if you can, give us that support so we can keep going. Leslie, we are going to bring in some of our favorite people, and they're going to bring in some people, and it's all good. And then later, Jim from Volo. What did Jim from Volo Museum just tell us a couple of minutes ago that they have at the museum? Well, wait a minute. Don't say it. Don't.
So you asked. I did drop it.
Oh my God. They have an A-bomb at the, really?
Gyrocopters and Hummers.
Oh my God. At the military installation. An A-bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
And gyrocopters.
Yeah.
How many gyrocopters you run into lately?
Not many. So he's coming up to give us a tour. All right. Let's bring in Brian and Matt and Doc from Bonjourneyed. Oh yes, there they are. And another Brian
that we have met in conjunction with these people.
Look at
has
this.
Been super awesome fun. And look,
here's the story
of a
man named Brady.
Right? A man named, and just look up in the squares. Okay. Brian and Matt and Doc, why don't you do the honors of what's going to happen here in a few weeks with the veterans event that you guys have done for 10 years.
Yeah. Do you mind if I go, guys?
Do it. Bring it on.
All right. So yeah, 10 years ago, we've been playing music for a while together, and we're, trying to think of a good way. We do charity events all the time, but we wanted to put one together ourselves. And we are passionate about our veterans being cared for because they'll do things that I'm too chicken to do. And so we figured, let's use our musical talent to somehow make that happen. We knew Brian. We were friends with Brian for years. And the idea was spawned. Let's do a Rock the Vets show. And yeah, we're 10 years into it. Every cent goes back to American Legion Post 208. And then they work with various, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, they work with various veteran causes, and they'll give a little money here and a little money there. We don't take a penny, not for anything. We don't want it. We just want to help our vets. And that's it. Brian, if you want to, or Commander Joe, I know is with us today. You could expound from there. Hi, Rebecca.
Yeah.
And Rebecca.
Yeah, that's Rebecca.
Rebecca's our angel.
They need to
unmute. 10 years ago. Too bad Steve's not here. Steve would tell us that me and him had a conversation one night and said, hey, man, these guys love doing stuff for the veterans. Can we do something? And this is when I just became an officer at the post. And I was like, let's try this and see what happens. And the post commander at the time, Ellen, did not want us to do this. She didn't think it was going to go anywhere. And, may she rest in peace. But here we are 10 years later, and we're going as strong as ever. So
yes, our good friend Steve Sullivan. He was the original guy that said, hey, let's do this. And then we just kind of all jumped in and went, and here we are.
Well, I think our Rebecca and Joe unmuted.
Yes, we are.
yes.
Okay. All right. Take it, guys, and talk about this event. It's in Arlington Heights on November 8th, Arlington Heights, Illinois at
8 o'clock. The doors open at 6.
Where are you at?
Oh,
what? 21 North Douglas Avenue at the corner of Douglas and Minor Street in Arlington Heights.
It's post
right
208.
across from Recreation Park.
That's a VFW hall?
It's American Legion Hall.
American Legion. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
What's the difference, Commander Joe?
Well, American Legion is all veterans, anybody that served in peacetime or in war. And the VFW is all veterans that served in combat.
Okay.
So we're losing the World War II veterans as we speak. And
yes.
My father fought in World War II. He's been dead 30 some years, died basically because of the injuries he suffered in the war. When he needed body parts to repair later in life, didn't have them because he got so banged up in the war and died at the age of 68. And so I'm as passionate as the guys here in the band are about helping our veterans. And I just don't understand why our government can't take of these things that I think are important to everybody, taking care of our veterans and getting rid of daylight saving time or whatever it is where we can keep daylight later in the day.
They've improved immensely, especially with the VA.
Good.
The VA care is tremendous now.
Good.
And they do take care of us, and
yeah,
it's just amazing.
That's fantastic.
So they have improved on that.
We were in the pre-board operation on the show, and Matt was folding T-shirts that you'll be selling at that event, right, Matt?
Yeah, that's right. They came in yesterday. We're doing a great deal on these T-shirts. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Yes, we can.
Rock the Vets. It's Post 208 Legion Hall with our OES logo on it. And believe it or not, we're selling these for only $10. So you can get them there. We have 100 to sell. And of course, all the profits, the proceeds go directly to our vets. And it's an honor to be part of this.
And Doc, the admission price, you've lowered that this year, right? Because you want to get people in the door and then spend money on other things. You've got auction items.
Yeah, all kinds of auction items. I don't know all of them. We have some new ones this year. You probably won't go to Brian on this one because I know he knows more. There was one that piqued my interest yesterday. He sent in a text message that I was unaware of about Arcata Theater, I believe is
so it's in St. Charles, actually. Yeah, they graciously donated 4 tickets and then dinner for 4 to the speakeasy, and it's a show of your choice. So that's a really nice one. The Metropolis also came in and donated tickets too.
We recommend that show of your choice maybe be Bon Journey or Oh Yes, but hey, whatever, you know.
Oh yes,
as you would.
Are you playing there soon?
Do we have any Arcata dates yet?
We're still working on some.
Yeah,
it'll be 2026 for sure.
Yeah,
maybe this will get you in the door.
Yeah.
Well, we actually have played there, but you know, like major artists go through. So when we say like choice of your show, it means you could go see, I don't know, Cheap Trick or something like that. You know, like it's not a small theater; it's a big deal, and we're really grateful to them for donating to the basket raffles. There's going to be a whole bunch, though. I mean, the community comes together, and we have stuff from. I mean, Rebecca, you could talk more about that. All the
local businesses, most will donate gift cards. There's some type of a basket item for it. Cooper's Hawk actually came in and donated a tasting event for 4 people, I believe. But everyone's really contributing. Kilwins in Arlington Heights as well as a chocolate factory, so they're donating a chocolate basket, all kinds of stuff.
We can get your teeth whitened from Michael Simon. Yes. He's a dentist. He'll whiten your teeth for you. I mean, come on.
That's good after you have the chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Hey, are we going to have the biggest, the money maker of the year, which is a signed guitar from OES?
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
one year.
Most money for that thing.
All the money you collect goes to veterans in what area? Is it a specific area or in general? How does that work?
It's all different areas, different programs. We have programs for jerky for the troops, where we send packages to all the overseas troops, and Northwest Sportsman's Club makes all this deer meat, and we process it and make jerky out of it, and then we send all kinds of toiletries and things like that. We do that. We've got
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving we serve Thanksgiving dinner to about 60 Navy recruits. It's their first time away from home. They're basic training, and we have them here all day. And we have there's all different kinds of programs that we have that are all over for homeless vets. We help people if they can't make their rent or make their mortgage payments. There's tons of things that people need help with.
Let's talk about homeless veterans.
Money goes all different programs.
Yeah, because we hear about that all the time. Homeless veterans, that should be an oxymoron, sadly. And we see homeless people, and a lot of people drive by and go, get a job or whatever, but we can't judge like that because you've got veterans that are homeless. And boy, we need to help them and all homeless people, but that should not be. I mean, my God, they serve our country and then have hard times and they're on the street.
Right. And we work to get them jobs, and then we get them apartments, and then we collect furniture and utensil, all kinds of stuff just to set them up in the apartment, just to get them back on their feet.
For people who are watching this, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's fine. It's just, they just have a harder time getting back into regular life again. So it's just, they need all the help we can give them.
Well, I remember reading
some
about
don't want it. but we do whatever we can to give it to them.
Imagine all those veterans that had PTSD and it wasn't diagnosed, those Vietnam veterans that had to live with that, the World War II veterans and beyond. They didn't have that diagnosed, and these poor people dealt with this by themselves and went through hell, and that's why they have so many suicides with our Vietnam vets. And thank God we have a handle on that, but still, you can never help them enough.
It's never enough. You're right.
Wow. Okay.
I think Brian last year.
There's so many programs help them.
I think Brian last year coined a phrase that really stuck with me, or maybe it was a couple years ago. This is our 10th year doing it, where he said, this is it's just a feel good kind of night. And if you're listening and you want to donate, even if you can't come, right? Think about everything that we have in our lives. All the good. It's because of the veterans. Let's face it. And to be able to give back, I think, Brian, is it safe to say, Jones, that over the last 10 years, we've done over $100,000? Is that safe to say?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, Joe would be more the guy to ask for that. He's the money guy.
So we need to continue this because it is helping. Every little single thing that we can do, even if it's a T-shirt for $10, it all helps. It goes to a great cause, and you will leave that event feeling amazing. I mean, we're on cloud 9 for weeks after. It just feels so good. We had a guitar one time. We bought a guitar, and then we all signed it, so the value went completely negative.
You ruined it.
We ruined it, and it sold for $5,000.
Nice.
People were fighting over this guitar, and it wasn't for us. It was because of the cause. It was great.
And if people want to, you were heading this way, Matt, want to donate that won't be at the event, where could they go just to donate?
So if you go to oyesband.com and you look, it's got to be one of the last posts. We'll repost it immediately after this. But if you look, it won't be hard to find. You're going to see a post for the event, and if you click on it, there'll be a link. There'll be a ticket link. There you go. There's a QR code. If you're not on your cell phone now, you might be able to grab your cell phone and QR code that. But it'll get you to a ticket page. We don't have a donate button per se, but that doesn't mean you can't buy a ticket, right? And if you can make it, great. If you can't, we'll make it up to you somehow. I don't know. But the cause is unbelievable. The point I'm trying to make is you can't go wrong with a cause like this.
Yeah.
It's a feel-good event.
All right. November 8th in Arlington Heights, Illinois, oyesband.com. That's got all the information in case you want to refer back to it. All right. Thank you, Joe and Rebecca and Brian Jones. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Good
Garry.
luck with everything.
Thank you.
Garry.
And I'd just like to say, these guys from OS, they can't do it. It's amazing what they do for us. And all the work they put in beforehand. It's months they're working on this before the concert itself. And we can't say enough about them, how great job they do and how much we really appreciate it.
All right. Well,
it's our honor. And thank you for your service. Everybody watching this event. Thank you for Jones.
Thank you.
All of you.
Brian, you wanted to say thanks, Brian Jones. And Brian, you want to say something?
Yeah. First subscriber. Just wanted to say I was the first subscriber to the new platform.
You can get that on your license plate. First subscriber to the GarrForce for the new chapter.
It's a big license plate, but
yes,
I got it.
You got it. Thank you for being number one in so many ways. Leslie, you would like to say something before I go into Bon Journey business?
Well, somebody was asking, are these Friday shows still going to be free? And yes, they are. So we will still be bringing you our live cocktail hour and hopefully more performances by Oh Yes and Bon Journeyed. We always love having you guys on. Everybody we've ever met through these guys has been like top-notch, super duper awesome people. And so with any luck at all, that whole crowd just keeps growing. And then, seeing how much you guys give back is pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, this has all been, I've said it a number of times now on the show, the organic way we all got together and how it's expanded my life and Leslie's and Ryan too, is just amazing. I mean, again, I'll say this until the day I die. The 4th of July at your barn, Matt.
Where he is right now, by the way, folks.
Right. It's one of the top 10 days of my life.
And he's not blowing smoke.
I'm not
he
kidding.
Says this all
That day moved me in so many ways that it's in the top 10 of my entire life. And I've had some incredible moments. That's in the top 10, brother.
It's a euphoric feeling for sure when you're all together celebrating the USA with the fireworks. You could taste the dust of the fireworks here.
Yeah, everybody getting along and just a beautiful night, and that smoked Manhattan that Brian, maybe 2 of them. I was smoked. Manhattan was smoked.
Oh, that means a lot to me, Gary. Thank you.
Hey, I mean it. Now, here we go. Let's play some stuff here. We got this little piece to talk about next Friday, where you're going to be at Dirty Nelly's in Palatine, Illinois, right?
Yeah. Ryan, should we let the piece
let's roll
speak for
that.
itself? Yeah.
Do you want the couch one?
Yes,
that's first.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Matt, on that chord.
I was totally scared. Well, you know what's going to be scary good? What? Is Bon Journeyed with Modern Day Romeos at Dirty Nelly's this Friday for Halloween. We start at 8:30. Matt, let's give them a little taste of what we're going to hear. Let's do that. I wanna lay you down in a bed of roses. On a night I sleep on a bed of nails. I wanna be just as close as Holy Ghost is. Lay down on the bed of roses. See you guys Friday the 31st, 7 o'clock sharp. Love you, show. We're partying.
It's actually 8:30.
Yeah.
Halloween night at Dirty Nelly's in Palatine, Illinois. The guy in the middle there, Tyler, handles all the Steve Perry vocals for the Journey section, and he hits it. Steve Perry's voice is not the easiest to replicate, and he does.
Yes, and Matt pretty much is Bon Jovi now.
Yeah.
I was going to say, those band practice nights are so fun. I mean, could you not tell how much fun we have in that barn?
Well,
oh my gosh!
Come on, it's Halloween night. That the people come in costumes. I would imagine some do.
Yes.
Right?
Oh yeah, there's a $500 best costume contest.
Yeah.
I gotta say, these days the grown-ups are dressing up more elaborately than the children. We have so usurped this holiday, and let the little
I might be into
brats
it a little bit.
enjoy it a bit. Yeah, just a little bit.
All right, we're going to play some music from you guys too here, and get us really in the mood. And you're on the bill with Modern Day Romeos. Jim from Volo, who's up next, he's in that band, and you guys said that band is incredible. They must be if you guys think they're incredible, because you're incredible.
Yeah, they've been in the business for 30
Here,
years.
I'll add him.
There he is. Hey, Jim.
Oh, I wasn't ready. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Jim's
Hey,
only
what's up, guys?
32.
Hey,
How is this possible?
Yeah.
Here's 23 years we've been together.
23 years.
Okay. Here's
Listen,
what
bands
really
are as good as their frontmen, and we've got the best. Like Jim is the front man of Modern Day Romeos, and he's an absolute blast to watch. And then the musicianship that's happening while he's conducting the party is amazing. And Matt and Tyler, they do the same thing. I mean, I'm so lucky to be around these guys.
Well, here's what it's doing to me. When I'm around you guys, I feel like I'm just doing nothing but flapping my soup coolers. Here you guys are, talented in bands.
I mean,
Matt's got
Hale
Street Group. He's building these beautiful homes and airplane hangars and stuff. What am I doing?
Come on, you're doing the radio show.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad to have you around me. It makes me look good. Now, what are we going to hear from Bon Journeyed?
Matt?
So I'll start it, Brian. You can finish it. So live at Matt's Barn, we bring in local talent all around the Chicagoland area, and we try to collaborate. It's a little bit of a spin-off from Live at Daryl's Place for anybody that knows that show. On this particular day, we brought Aura in before Bon Journeyed was formed. This kind of sparked the idea a little bit. And Aura is one of maybe the best classic rock band in the Chicagoland area right now. Tyler, who is the Journey singer, Bon Journeyed, is the lead singer of Aura with Kevin and the boys. And we brought Aura in I think it was just Kevin on the guitar and Tyler on some vocals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then what song did we do, Brian?
We did Runaway. Bon now with the Bon Journey thing, I can never get it right anymore. It's a Bon Jovi song. By the way, and this just made me realize something, Matt. We got to bring in Jim for a Live at Matt's Barn collaboration.
Absolutely.
Yes.
There you go. That's how this
He'll
works.
bring his gyrocopter up there and land it next to the barn.
Yes.
Or he'll drop his A-bomb on you if you don't.
They cover so many songs and so many genres that it would absolutely be a great collab. Let's do that.
All right. Well, Jim's coming up in a minute.
This, Stu. This is awesome.
Yeah, but back to the song. So it's a Bon Jovi song. I believe it's Runaway.
Yeah.
Tyler and I exchanged
Their first hit.
Yeah, we exchanged verses and take a look for yourself. It turned out pretty good. And mind you, it's all live, so take it easy on us.
All right, Ryan, roll it.
Streets where you live, girls talk about the social lives. The made of lipstick, plastic, and paint. I touch the table in your eyes. For your life, for your ass, when your daddy gonna talk to you. You were living in another world, trying to get a message through. No one heard a single word you said.
Dirty Nellies in Palatine, Illinois. Wow, you guys should try to harmonize better.
I don't know about you, Brian. Doc, you guys sweat a little bit when you watch yourselves?
I'm sitting there listening to the notes going, man, I better hit that harmony. I'm like, wait, I can't change that.
I get like nervous for myself watching.
I hate looking at myself, listening to myself. Because you just look at every little thing that you think is wrong or hear.
And the rest of us are just enjoying the heck
Yeah,
out of it.
well, don't,
So,
yeah,
oh my
that's
God,
not for you to decide.
awesome.
It's for us, and you guys are excellent.
Well, it's fun as heck. So
Get your skeleton over there next Friday. And
thanks, Garry.
Brian, let me just give you a little preview for next Friday's cocktail show. Rich Coes, aka Svengoolie, will be my guest. And on the interview, I already did it because he's busy on. That's his Christmas Eve.
His time of year,
He's Kris Kringle. He can't be out on Halloween doing other stuff. You know what he does. I got you, and I know your daughter Katie are huge fans of his. So on tape, so I had to kind of, I don't know if I forced him into this, but we're gonna all get together sometime.
Listen, you make dreams. Listen, you do that, and listen, I already love you. But
I know you're huge fans.
He was our first subscriber, Hey, by the way,
that's what you get for being
subscribe first. And please, more than ever, if you can
like and subscribe to this and everything else we can possibly get you to do for us. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah, you got to join those hour-long Tuesday, Thursday shows are so great. If you haven't subscribed, you need to subscribe because the other shows are going away. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do on Monday and Wednesday. Quite frankly, I'm lost.
Yeah, well,
but I can't. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, can't wait.
Yeah, well, thank you. We'll enlarge those Tuesday, Thursday shows here and there too. So put everything into those. All right, guys, always great.
Thank you.
All right, thanks
for
everyone.
All right, because we have to get to.
We got Jim in the wings.
Action packed. I wasn't overselling, was I?
Not even for a second.
Because Jim, new sponsor, Volo Museum, soon to be a national treasure. This place, it really is. Is this place incredible or what? And
it started. Didn't it used to be known as Volo Auto Museum?
That was right.
And that was.
It's our 65th anniversary. We started as in the 70s, we were selling cars, but they weren't classic cars then. They were just cars. So,
cars.
Just selling Corvettes and, higher end cars. And then now we're one of the, if not the largest classic collector car dealership in the world. We sell almost 1,000 cars a year. And these are pristine, they're adult Hot Wheels, like inside and out. These are absolutely stunning specimens. I'll walk around once we get going. Last time I did the show, even when I was backstage for like 20 minutes, I was holding the phone the whole time. And so my hand was just like shaking and I couldn't do it. I'm letting it sit till we can start the conversation. And then I'm going to take you around and show you some Duesenbergs and some 57 Chevys and Corvettes and Camaros and some amazing stuff. So that's how it started. And then car guys were bringing their families. Their families were like, this is awful. Let's do anything else. So we decided to expand out, and now we have over 50 exhibits. We sit on 75 acres. We have something for everybody. We have a 15,000 square foot animatronic dinosaur park. We just added live reptiles this year to that. So there's a whole live reptile exhibit where we do meet and greets, and you could ride a Triceratops. And then we have a Titanic museum, which I think it was about a year ago that we did the show. And that was new. But now, boats, planes, and trains and movie cars and Disney displays. And we started doing shows because we got bored in our off season. So we have actually, just talking about Svengoolie, he's been coming here every year for, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years now. I've worked with Jim and Rich for the last 4, and they are just awesome guys. So that's sold out in like 5 minutes. He'll be here next Saturday. It's sold out now, but it fits in, it ties in with everything here. What's cool about this museum is that we're based on nostalgia. So it's all things that weren't meant to be in a museum, but it's all, everybody has a story. If it's someone that fixed a car or a Batmobile or name it, go through everything that we have here is all built on emotion. And that's the best part. And not only is it built on nostalgia, but everyone is telling us stuff about our own stuff as they're walking through. Did you know this happened? Hey, did you know that these switched in this movie? And, call this guy and you can talk to him. And so we're constantly learning about our own exhibits and improving our own exhibits. So
Jim, I think as the world gets nuttier every day, nostalgia is that comfort we're all heading towards, because we need to look at something that was what we think great and fun and, it's right there and I can touch it. And doesn't an A-bomb say comfort? Where's the A bomb?
Sounds everything's going to be okay, like an atomic bomb.
Cover.
Right. We got the A bomb. Where? Can you show us the A bomb?
Yes. So they were, I think, United States came out with the atomic bomb, and then Russia came out with a bigger atomic bomb, and then the United States was like, instead of making a bigger bomb, you need a plane to drop these things. How about we make over 2,000 smaller atomic bombs that we can put on a Jeep and put them all over the place? You can drive these Jeeps through the jungles, and you can hit. It won't kill a whole city, but you can do a massive area with tanks and and bases basically, and you can take those out. So they made 2,000 of these called Davy Crockett's. They had about a 2-mile. I would say about a 2-mile range that you could do. It was wildly inaccurate, but the blast radius was like 4 to 5 miles. So right off the bat, anyone even shooting these things is so. And on top of that, now you're thinking you're going to have 2,000 of these on Jeeps. You know, at least a quarter of these are going to be jackasses that are going to have access to the button. And if they, are just pissed off and want to flex, they throw a couple bombs, and a country takes that personally. They start bombing, and that could be end of days.
Well, that's not the comfort I was thinking of.
Is it the worst job ever if they ask you to drive the Jeep?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, jackass, take that A bomb into the jungle.
And you gotta go.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how to turn this around, and I don't want to mess it up because last time we had issues. So, this is the Davy Crockett. This is the atomic bomb. This is basically one of the only places in the country that you can take a picture and actually touch. We cut out a hole in the glass over here so you can actually touch the atomic bomb. Yes. All of these, they made 2,000 of them. Once they realized super inaccurate, horribly dangerous, probably going to end the entire world, they deactivated all of them. So this is one of the original ones that they deactivated. It's radiation free now, but that was a really cool piece.
The Louvre.
Yeah.
Yes,
you're not going to get that out of there.
Steel fortress. This is part of our military museum. It was one of our oldest exhibits. This was a family dairy farm when they bought it, and it was kind of run down, and they just made shift. Everything in this museum was by chance and opportunity. There wasn't like, what we should do. It was just kind of like something came up, or somebody wanted to donate something, and that's where this started. So this military museum has been here for like 25 years. And it was literally the chicken coop from the 1800s and grandma's double wide trailer. They put them together, and that was the military museum for a long time. And we wanted to preserve this building. There was raccoons living in the ceiling, and it was just a hot mess. And once you see how elaborate a lot of these displays are, it was just too much to take the whole thing down. So we built this massive pole barn over the top of it. And we are in the process. We're pretty much finished now of a multi-million-dollar full museum makeover. So like, if you haven't been here in a year, you won't even recognize the place. Truly, every exhibit inside and out, from resurfacing all the exteriors of the buildings to make them more Disney looking and stuff, to adding live reptiles and movie cars in our military museum and our snow machines. And we have a paranormal tour with these trolleys and trackless trains. And there's just we just put a barbecue kitchen in our thing. So we have all kinds of stuff. This is the expanded area of the military museum. So we have, from an Indiana Jones movie, this is the actual duck that Indiana Jones drove in the movie. And then this is the rocket that they used. Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, not an exactly amazing movie, but Harrison Ford asked that and that thing. That's amazing, right?
He drove that.
And this right here,
gyrocopters, huh?
This is it's a military prototype. It was a declassified or a classified prototype. They were working on this gyro stabilization for troops, for civilization. And instead of just having an engine, they put rockets on the tips. I don't know if you can see.
What?
So, and the tips here, on the tips of the wings, they were rocket propulsion. And if you don't know what fuels rockets, it's hydrogen peroxide. It's kind of like what you color your hair with or put on wounds, but that's only like 2%. This thing is like 98%.
You use it to flush your gums too.
Yes, I use that too. That's a great tip that my dentist taught me.
Still a favorite among all of us. So anyway.
So this is there's hydrogen peroxide. It's basically like flying a bomb. So it burns through fuel. You can see here's a couple pictures that we found. It was a declassified thing, and all the files and the images from all of the test runs and everything are in here. So it's pretty neat. That's something you don't see anywhere, really. There was only 1 or 2 that were ever made. We had some footage, some declassified footage of them actually flying it around. It's pretty cool.
Hey, that snow
the bomb
machine
just fell down.
Yeah, we just heard the A bomb. You might want to check. Is it still okay?
Yeah, it's about to go dark. Sorry, guys.
That snowmaking thing, that snowmaking machine What's that all about? Or because I keep talking about that in the commercials.
Is there some reason that I'm the largest photo, picture here?
I'm the largest on my phone.
Oh, no. Good, because on mine it looks like I am, so that's cool. Okay.
That's the medicine kicking in, the hydrogen peroxide.
Got it. Gotcha.
This is a Desert Storm used Humvee. All of this stuff, the turret, all of this is actual real stuff. It's got like a 6-inch door. This is a troop carrier that Princess Diana rode in. It's an English or British troop carrier. So this is like all of the weapons, all of the guns that were in here.
That's the vehicle she should have had in Paris.
That's what I was thinking.
It goes through different things. We have a lot of World War I, World War II, Vietnam. This is a half track. It's a German half track, so it's half tank, half which way? I'm like a weather person right now trying to do this backwards. These are all real things. They were all, used in World War II, and you get to not only see them standing close, but we really put a lot of time into these elaborate displays. It's hard to see now with my phone, but just really cool pieces. On top of that, we have a lot of audio visual things. Just everything has its own scene. And we really spent a lot of time adding more interactive things. You can press buttons and you can watch, the guy shooting machine guns.
Hey, I mentioned that snowmaking thing. You alluded to it too. What is that? The snowmaking stuff?
What's the snowmaking stuff?
You said something about the snow. There's a snow.
Whatever. Oh, the snow machine exhibit. Yeah. It's a snowmobile exhibit, but we have snow machines. We have a 30-foot, 10,000 horsepower rocket sled and some really cool stuff. I'll show you. I don't know how much time do I have. I can
go
to
you because I know you have to be somewhere. You have to get some people married in about 45 minutes.
It's just a rehearsal dinner. So
okay.
You
decide.
We built got a bunch of stuff from MASH. So we built a tent in the building. I'd love to flip this around because it'd be a lot easier. 1 second. I'm going to try and not screw this up. There we go. Yes, much better. Okay. So you can walk through. So this is like a MASH setup. So a lot of the stuff from MASH, and talk about the Korean War and the Vietnam War. This is one side that has a lot of elaborate scenes, Vietnam stuff. We have another tank here. And then you can walk through these really cool. It's kind of like like a World War II trench or World War I trench.
Mm-hmm.
Vietnam, the Viet Cong tunnels. And then on this side, it's we revamped this. It's all real Purple Hearts and weapons and uniforms, German motorcycles and just a lot of really incredible stuff that's been donated over the years. That was about 9 months that we really just tore everything down and made things a lot more interactive. And here we have a theater. Instead of just watching one movie, I put together all of these different videos on, if you want to talk about the Viet Cong tunnels, which I knew were a thing. I thought people just crawled under a dirt. They had like movie theaters and hospitals and it was like an ant farm. It was insane. So, you can learn about a lot of different things about the different wars. There's another room back there for the war on terror and Iraq and Iran and Desert Storm and all that stuff. But I don't have a ton of time. But this is the newest, one of our newer things. I think this opened in May, June. Still work in progress, but it's just a lot of very elaborate attention to detail. Every corner of here is just really cool.
Yeah, well, there's that and a lot more at Volo Museum in Volo, Illinois. And where is it in the state? How would you describe it as far as its location in the state of Illinois?
It's right between suburbs. But right between Chicago and Milwaukee is where we would be located. It's an hour from Milwaukee. It's an hour from Chicago. It's like right in the middle. So we go through. This is one of our showrooms. So just to give you an idea, we have 5 of these showrooms. And like I said, we sell 1,000 cars a year. So at any point in time, if you come back here a week later, you're going to see some different stuff.
Jeez. I mean, this is a whole day you can spend at the museum.
And still affordable. I mean, this is something that a family can still afford to do.
Yeah.
$13.95 to see the museum, and it's an all-day adventure. Just really cool Cadillacs and these Duesenbergs. Wow. These are my favorite cars. This one, we got this one back from Monopoly Go commercial. Jason Momoa and Chris Pratt drove this one. There was a movie Babylon 2 years ago, I want to say.
I saw
Brad
that.
Pitt used this one in Babylon. So in all the commercials for the trailer and everything, this is the car that he's driving in. And then we just have, they have what's called resto mods, where they restore the car and they call them rotisserie. So they basically strip it down to the frame, and then like a rotisserie chicken, they just nut and bolt restoration. So these things, any one of these hoods, if you lift them, it's literally like a Hot Wheels. It's pristine. So these are the nicest of the nicest. And even if you're not a car person, you can walk around and just appreciate. They don't
come
make
on,
cars
that's
like
an
this.
era
Like, look at
that's
this.
gone. And look at the detail on
unbelievable.
these cars. Jim, I'm going to let you go because I know you have to run, and we're going to revisit many times in the coming weeks. So we'll get more of this.
Yeah, we have. When I'm saying I'm not even joking, we have like 15 new exhibits. We have a paranormal tour that you're on this trackless train tour for 2 more weeks. That's going on. We have tons of paranormal activity, especially our antique mall is a 175-year-old barn. We have security footage and everything. So we put together this really neat tour, taking you all the hot spots, and we have TVs in the trains that show you all the paranormal evidence. And then we let you go do your own paranormal investigation in this barn. And then we also have this thing called Time Warp Express. It's a 2-month thing with these trolleys. We have 30 hired actors, improv actors, and you take a picture with Santa, and then Santa's like, I got this new device that helps me hop through time zones so I can deliver toys faster. See you guys later. He gets sucked into the time zone. And in the meantime, you're singing Christmas carols, and there's this show with these elves, and then they want to go rescue Santa. So they said, we have these devices on these trolleys. Who wants to save Santa? So you go on these trolleys. We have this big Christmas light display on our 75-acre property, and then you go and try and rescue Santa. And then at the end, there's this big hot rod tatted Santa that comes out, and it's a really cool experience. That's on sale now.
Yeah, Jim, I'm sorry the place doesn't really light up much, have much fizz. Jeez. Oh my God.
Okay,
We're
and then
be
in the
talking
spare
about this.
time, you're going to see him with Modern Day Romeos.
Yes,
and,
yes,
and Dirty
that's so cool
Nellies
that they're
and
on
Palatine
the same
next
show
Friday.
as us. I love those guys.
We're
next
Friday.
Next Friday at Dirty Nellies and Palatine. If you have time, or maybe when next time you're going to the bathroom or something and you're on the toilet, check out Modern Day Romeos and just look at like Modern Day Romeos Halloween skits, or we have hundreds of random things, very elaborate and absolutely ridiculous that we do. That's like one of our favorite times of the year. So partnering up with OES, who's same high energy, really fun guys. It's going to be an awesome show. So that's definitely worth checking out.
All right, Jim, we'll be back to you in a couple of weeks and get some more stuff. Thank you.
Absolutely. Great to see you guys.
All right, volofun.com. That's where you get the whole schmear of what they have. I am dizzy from this.
Action on the fun. Okay, Gary.
We have to move along because we got to be done at the top of the hour because Ryan has to go and do stuff with Hank. So we're going to move it right along.
You were talking about like we just flap our soup coolers. He has to leave us because he's going to be officiating a wedding on top of everything.
And then he plays in the band and okay. Wow.
I barely got off the couch this week.
I know. And he's putting up a new exhibit as we're all just sitting here going, I read from the 14,000 Happy Thanks book. All right. The
Are
hashtag.
You going to do that today?
If we have time. I want to get out at the top because Ryan is busy and I want to accommodate him. And hashtag Volo is the little thing that put that in the queue if you'd like to get some of all of the stuff that Leslie's going to show you. And hashtag Volo, put it in there right now.
Some awesome stuff. I mean, let's face it, we got us a Bond Journey t-shirt for starters. That's nothing to sneeze at. And those guys sent us a whole bunch of new swag. So in addition to the bracelets and the koozies and the stickers and the sunglasses, or like Gary likes to say, the X-ray specs. Yes, we're back to having excuse me, Matt Publica's guitar picks too.
Nice.
Look, isn't that special? Look at that.
You gotta have
anyway,
a pick.
We've also been giving away extra t-shirts in memory of our friend Matt Cox, who passed away this year, who would make special shirts out of things that were said on the show. In this case, a good tight box, man. You can't beat it. Now,
okay.
I think we were talking about Apple products, but maybe we weren't.
Well, that's my favorite box.
A lot of things.
The Apple box.
Yes, we do like tight corners.
Yes.
We've got a really cute, I think this was from Tracy from Wisconsin. Just look at that. It's a dachshund on wheels. Even back then, they were making adjustments for injured animals. Got a little couple of aquatic just things.
Aquatic things.
Well, they're called fish, but they're just collectibles, just silly little plastic fish. This little Velcro, I am fine.
Good to know.
A little base skateboard. We're all about things on wheels on this show. Hi, Teeny. Hold on a second. Some fortune-telling fish. Our season 6 collector refrigerator magnet. And finally, the prize that started it all, your very own wine condom.
All right. Hashtag Volo. Now, we did the Volo commercial, I think. Matt's company is Hale Street Group. They build beautiful homes in the northern suburbs of Chicago and Fontana, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. And there he is, as you saw earlier. There he is in photo. HaleStreetGroup.com. And David Hochberg is a mortgage guy. And I got an email from Patrick, listener Patrick, who lives in Florida. David just handled a refi for him, and it was fantastic. That's what he does, all kinds of stuff. Free consultation if you call those numbers. And the Buddy Bear Car Wash is all over Chicago. If you need to get the goo off, give your car a bear hug. All right?
Are we out of ball liquor? No, Tracy, we're not. Did I not have a ball liquor? Oh, heavens to Betsy. Excuse me.
Heavens to Betsy. Where's the ball liquor? Ooh. There it is.
Heavens.
All right, now we're ready. All right, Leslie, you got a couple stories?
I do. Well, I brought this up beforehand to you guys. I bought some Twix Twin Bars for me because it's not Halloween yet, and I'm giving the kids something entirely different. So I opened up this bag, and I realized that some were labeled left and some were labeled right. And I'm like, why? Why are they doing that? And it's strictly something that their marketing department came up with, so you could sort them out. And in my case, I got one extra left than right, so I was forced, because I'm anal retentive, to eat the extra left so that they're all balanced, and then I put them back in the bag. But it turns out that, yeah, there's really no reason for it.
It means
they just
nothing.
Wanted, yep.
Just left, right.
Not.
Right.
There you go. You pick.
All right. 67. 67.
Exactly.
Means nothing.
It means nothing.
Just say it.
But don't expect a whole lot of chocolate filling your kids' Halloween haul this year. The cost of chocolate is at a record high. Cocoa, the main ingredient in chocolate, has nearly doubled in price since last year due to ongoing problems in South Africa, where the majority of cocoa beans are grown and harvested. In response, chocolatiers are raising prices and or adding fillers. So that means that some of the candies you're tasting these days are not going to be as tasty as they used to be. And I was just having this discussion with a couple of people saying, is it our taste buds, or is the chocolate just not as chocolatey?
Tastes like chicken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that is part of this. And then in addition, consumers are now responding by buying fewer chocolate candies, opting instead for chewy and fruity treats, which the kids seem to like just as much, if not more.
Okay, well, deal with it, kids.
There you go. Well, and they do. It looks like they are liking the gummies and the nerds and that sort of stuff.
Sure.
A Polish tourist is blaming Google Maps for sending her smack dab into a canal during a recent trip to Venice. Victoria Guzenda took to Instagram to share a video of her cleaning the cuts and scrapes left on her legs after falling down a flight of stairs and into one of Venice's iconic canals. Her caption in this case was, "When Google Maps says go straight, but you're in Venice, be careful." While many commenters are questioning Ms. Guzenda's authenticity and poor judgment, others are coming to her defense. One tour site in particular suggests that Google Maps does not work well in Venice, given the city's unique address system, multiple dead ends, bridges, and water levels that can confuse GPS systems. Still, a good rule of thumb is if an app has you heading into harm's way, don't go there.
Now, if this was 30, 40 years ago and you started with a Polish tourist, you know where that would go.
Oh, yeah.
His breath.
It's still, you know what? As someone of some Polish descent, lighten up, everybody. You can still tell
it's a joke. It's a joke.
Exactly. And a woman in London who was fined 150 pounds or around $200 for pouring the remains of her coffee into a storm sewer has appealed to the local authorities and won. Here's another name for you. Burku Yezeljurt thought she was acting responsibly when she emptied a small amount of coffee from her reusable cup into a sewer before catching a bus. Minutes before she stepped on the bus, though, 3 local law enforcement officers ran up and accused her of breaching Section 33 of the Environmental Protection Act of 1990, specifically disposing of waste in a way that could pollute land or water. Ms. Yezeljurt was very confused, having zero familiarity with Section 33 of the Environmental Protection Act of 1990, so she appealed. The court agreed that the law, as it was written, was likely not intended to punish someone spilling a couple of ounces of coffee. Case dismissed.
All she should have said is, shitter's full. That's what you do when you're pouring stuff in the sewer.
When you're pouring stuff down. Oh,
and
we're getting into that time of the year.
I saw her name on the Soul Train scramble board once. Okay, let's hit the button.
Just the way it's spelled. Yesil.
And give away the stuff. Here we go. Hashtag Volo.
Can't wait to give all this fabulous stuff away.
Boom, boom. Susan. All right, Ryan, tell Susan what to do.
Send your mailing address to either 773-888-2157 or email Garry Meier Show at GarryMeier.com, and your prize pack will be on its way.
All right. We got to scoot because, like I said, Ryan's got to do stuff with Hank and be there at a certain time. So let's give out that cannoli. It's delicious and complimentary. Take it. It's good. Look at it. What about the Schnauzer this weekend?
I'm taking my Schnauzer to Volo because that's where things are happening.
Yeah. Nice. Put it next to the A-bomb. And
can you ride it like, what was that? Dr. Strangelove?
Yes. Ride that.
Put your Schnauzer right on that A-bomb.
That's what, right. All right. We'll talk to you premium members on Tuesday. Like and subscribe this, and please sign up on Supercast for us. We'd really
GarryMeier.supercast.com.
That's where you go. It's very easy. Takes 15, 20 seconds. All right. 3 in the green. Gear is down. Flaps are down. The voice of the globe. America's podcast. The GarrForce. Have a great weekend. We've landed.
We have landed. 55610, first and 1, French for 72 about.